Hey guys, how's it going today? It's T Mac here. We're just making a video for my picks today. We had a lot of early action today. I didn't tweet out my picks last night or this morning. I didn't really sleep very well, so I'm just gonna give out a couple games that are left today. I'll go ahead and give out the ones that I did play, but it doesn't really mean much to you guys because the game's already on. We had Pittsburgh in the first five money line that cashed. Pittsburgh team total over 3.5 that cashed. The Mets money line they're on right now is 3-0. The Dodgers first five team total over 2.5 that cashed. We took the KC game over 8.5. That game got canceled. We had the first five over 4.5 that got canceled. And now on to the games that haven't started yet. We're going with Houston under 9 runs. San Francisco the first five over 3.5 runs. San Diego's team total over 1.5 runs in the first 5 innings. And the Blue Jays today, team total over 3.5 runs, and the Jays money line as well. So I'm just going to break down the three games quickly. The NBA is on tonight as well, but we'll start tonight with Houston versus Arizona. We have Valdez, he's a lefty for Houston, and Merrill Kelly, he's a righty for Arizona. Valdez on the road, he has a 2.88 ERA, and Kelly has a 3.78 ERA at home. So both pitchers are in good spots for themselves. Valdez pitches better on the road, and Kelly pitches better at home. So we'll look at Houston versus righties. Merrill Kelly's a righty, so when they bat versus righties, they're hitting 250. That's fair. It's not great. It's not bad. And when they face Kelly, they haven't seen him before, so that doesn't really bode well for them. Considering he's in a good spot at home, that's where he pitches well. So I don't expect Houston to get too many runs off Kelly today. I might say 1 to 2 runs in the first 5 innings, and then Arizona actually has a decent bullpen as well. So, I'm only giving the Houston 3 to 4 runs today at max. Then we'll look at Arizona versus Valdez. He's a lefty. They're batting 111 versus lefties. So they're the worst team in the league versus lefties. They don't have much of a chance here, I don't think. Like we said, Valdez on the road, he pitches better. And Arizona versus Valdez, they haven't seen him either. So it's a very similar spot for the pitchers. Both pitchers are in good spots, and both teams haven't seen them. So I don't expect a lot of runs today. Houston has a great bullpen too. So if Valdez does get into any trouble, the bullpen can come in and shut them down. And like I said, Arizona's only hitting 111 versus lefties. So this pick, we're going to take the full game under 9 runs. We got two good pitchers, two good bullpens, and teams that aren't hitting. So that's a clear cut spot for an under. We hope that cashes. We'll move on to the next game. San Diego Padres versus San Francisco Giants. We have Sean Manaea for the Padres. He is a lefty. I do believe, yes. And then Logan Webb, he's a righty. So the Padres versus righties, they bat 260, which is very good. I like that a lot. The Padres versus Webb, very good at 286 average with some doubles in there and a lot of hits. So they can hit them, and they can hit them modestly hard. Logan Webb, he's one of the he was a phenomenal pitcher last year. He was probably one of the best pitchers. He had a 1.96 ERA at home. He was very, very good. Um, and San Francisco has a very good bullpen too. So we're not really looking to take the Padres in the full game because they hit Logan Webb at a 286. So I don't imagine they're going to hit the bullpen at 286. We have a better edge versus Logan Webb. And most people wouldn't look at this. They'd look at this differently because, like I said, Logan Webb has a 1.96 ERA at home, and the Padres were the one team that could hit him last year. Not a lot of teams could hit Logan Webb at a 1.96 ERA. That's almost impossible. He's got elite level. He's elite. He's an elite pitcher, but for some reason the Padres can hit him. So a lot of people don't look at that, but that's definitely what we focus on. So San Francisco batting versus lefties for Sean Manaea, he's a lefty. They're batting 205, so that's not very impressive. And then versus Manaea himself, they're only batting 183 with a couple doubles. Um, so I expect them to get 1 or 2 runs, maybe off Sean Manaea. And the Padres bullpen is terrible. So, like I said, we can't bet on the full game because they can't trust their bullpen in the later innings. Um, So the best pick for this is going to be San Diego's team total over 1.5 runs in the first 5 innings, because I like them over Webb compared to them over the bullpen. Oddly enough, they can hit Webb. So we're gonna roll with that. The Padres over 1.5 in the first 5, and I took a 0.5 bet as well, 0.5 unit bet on the first 5 to go over 3.5 for both teams, because I do believe San Francisco is a good hitting team. They just smashed like 12 or 16 runs in last night, so I don't expect that to continue tonight, but it very well could. So I would expect them to get 1 or 2, and I see the Padres getting 2 easily off Logan Webb. So the best bet is the team total first 5 1.5, and then we'll move on to the Blue Jays and the Yankees. We have Berrios versus Cole. Berrios at home, or sorry, on the road has a 3.8 ERA, and Cole at home has a 3.11 ERA. So both pitchers are fairly good. You can put a lot of trust in these guys usually. The pitchers are they're pretty much even. So when the Blue Jays bat versus righties, Cole is a righty. They're batting 265, so that's really good. I like that a lot, and even better when they play Cole, when they hit versus Cole, they're batting 331. So that's phenomenal. I like that a lot. They have Cole's number. I expect them to get 2 or 3 runs off Cole, and maybe 1 run off the bullpen. So I can see the Jays getting anywhere from 4 to 6 runs today. I do like their team total over 3.5. That's minus 117. And then we'll look at the Yankees versus righties. They're batting 224. It's not really impressive. They're batting versus Berrios 206. Not good. So I can only see the Yankees getting 1 to 2 runs off Berrios, as opposed to the Jays getting 2 to 3 off Cole. The bullpens aren't really Toronto's bullpen's been a little shaky, but they're still holding down a 3.81 ERA, which is, I can trust that. But the Yankees bullpen is 0.99 ERA, so they have a really good bullpen. That's why I'm kind of sticking to the Jays team total over 3.5. I am on the Jays to win the game as well. But the edge is definitely in the first 5, I think, because the Jays can hit Cole and they are hitting. So I might change my bet actually or add a bet. Jays first 5 money line. And we also have the Jays full game money line, so that's more of a risk, I guess you could say. But the Jays team total over 3.5 makes more sense, and the Jays first 5 money line makes more sense. So those are the picks for the MLB today. The NBA is on as well. I did give out a video earlier. I don't have them written down what the games are. Sorry, there's so many games on every day. It's hard to know which ones you're on. You got to write them down or just go look at your sports book. But during this video, I'm using my phone, so I don't have my phone to look at things. So hopefully our NBA picks, I think we're on Charlotte tonight and the Spurs. I'm not sure if those are the 2 matchups, but I do have that in my previous video. So hopefully today we can keep the winners going. Like I said, doing very good in the afternoon games. Hopefully it carries over into the night games. So you guys have a good day, and let's keep these tickets going.